Coleridge Downs is a large-scale sheep, beef and deer operation running in the heart of the Rakaia Gorge. The farm is owned by an overseas investor, but it is managed by Tony Plunkett and the 12 staff.
It's owned by the Erdmans, who live in Hawaii. It's run under a board. We formed a board about 12 months ago, which is great for me. I get a lot of direction from them. And once they tick off our development plans and budgets, then I just go ahead and do it. We're running 42,000 stock units. This year we'll lamb 20,000 ewes, including hoggets. The reason that we've gone with headwaters, it's bred to survive on hard hill country. It's quite fertile, and they're doing a lot of work on marketing, and that's sort of where we're trying to head. We're trying to head from farm to plate if we can possibly get there, and we see them as a good vehicle in doing it. Our lambs, our sheep, our ewes are normally scanning that 190 plus, and we're lambing about the mid 140s. Well, this is a mob of 150 yearling steers just come off last year's calves, just come off fodder beat. The idea is to get these on the grass as quick as we can and hopefully have them up to weight, which we're targeting 480 kilos to 5-star by Christmas time.
And how many cattle do you have on the whole farm?
We calve 1,200 black Angus cows, and we keep everything, so we've normally got about 1,000 yearlings running around as well. We're running 800 hinds. They're all red hinds, which we put across a WAP stag. So we don't breed our own replacements. We buy replacements off Mount Hutt in fawn every year. Our goal is to kill 70% of our weaners by Christmas time, and we try and target around that sort of 58 to 60 kgs dead weight. So we've got a strong relationship with Alliance. All our lambs go to Alliance. All our venison goes to Alliance. We've also got a strong relationship with 5-Star Beef, and we supply them with all our steers. Heifers go to local trade. We don't grow any cash crops. We grow a lot of winter feed. We're growing this year. We're growing 36 hectares of fodder beet, which is our second year. We're going okay on it. The jury's still a wee bit out on it, but we're certainly giving it a good try. We winter a lot of calves on fodder beet. Our ewes go on Swedes for the last 6 weeks before they lamb, and we grow quite a bit of rape to finish to winter and lamb ewe hoggets on.
Though the scenery looks absolutely lovely, the nor'west was blowing an absolute gale.
Great place to live. Beautiful place.
Any technical difficulties with the weather in the winter?
It can be a wee bit windy at times, although we don't think it is, but a lot of people think it is. We get cold winters, although quite dry winters, so animal health's really good. We can get snow. This year we had a fall of 1/2 metre, but look, we just get geared up for it. You know, we put plans in place, we make sure that we've got plenty of silage on hand, and we just get out and feed everything. It can get dry in the summer as well, so you just got to be careful of that. At the moment we're running 12 staff members, and yeah, they're all pretty good. I mean, I'm a bit like the All Black coach. I'm only as good as my staff, and that's a huge part of who we are and what we're trying to achieve. You know, yeah, they've got to be on the same page as what I am, otherwise it don't work. You know, we're overseas owned. We're owned by the Erdman family that have owned Coleridge Downs the company for 23 years. Look, we see ourselves not as corporate, very much a family business. The Erdmans are very passionate about that. And it's another side of the story, the other side of the coin, if you like. You know, we hear so much about the Chinese and overseas investment, but there's a really good story to tell here. The Erdmans are very family-orientated community people. They love being involved in the community. They're here long-term. They love farming in New Zealand. They love the way we our lifestyle in New Zealand. and look, they as far as going through the OIO process and what they've had to put in front of New Zealand and add value to the economy is quite huge, and a lot of people don't understand. For example, we've got 2 walking tracks on 3 walking tracks on 3 of our properties, so huge public access. We've had to implement a big development program, and so especially in the later years when things were really tight, we were still spending money. We were still supporting the local contractors. So there's a real positive spin here. As Pard says to me every time he comes to New Zealand, he says, "Tony, I can never take this land back to Hawaii. It'll always be here, and it'll always be Kiwi." So they're great people to work for. They're very passionate about education and seeing young people get ahead. So that's a real positive for overseas investors.